What's up everybody? Today we're going to talk about why your instrument might be buzzing or humming and figure out why and how to fix that. If your instrument is making one of these noises, this video is here to help you. The first thing that we need to do is diagnose what's going on so that we can solve it. This sound happens if you have new electronics or your guitar is rapidly aging. You might hear this sound if you touch your instrument and the static gets louder, or you don't hear anything at all. What you're experiencing is grounding issues, and this can be from your electrical circuit not being completed or just a missing ground wire somewhere. Unfortunately, the only way to fix this is with soldering. So if you don't know how to do that, I recommend just to take it to a local luthier. If you don't and you're more adventurous, this video, I'm going to show you how to do it. Not the soldering part, but how to fix it. In an electrical circuit, there needs to be a continuous exchange of electrons, moving from high energy to low energy. For electronic components to function, this continuous exchange can't be broken. To put it simply, I can insert anything into the circuit, giving the component power. An electric guitar is no different. The electron exchange is just the sound from your instrument moving to your amplifier. When you get this sound, it means somewhere in your circuit, you broke this continuous connection of electrons. Let's draw a simple circuit for a guitar with a pickup, volume knob, and tone knob. A grounding problem is a catch-all term for any time other sources are feeding current into the grounding. Currently, this is where the electrons are moving in the circuit. Your grounding problem can be any of these places where you have components. Oftentimes, there's a stray wire from a positively charged portion of the component touching a negatively charged portion, making the grounding sound. Another issue may be the circuit isn't grounded to either the amplifier or you. There should be a wire leading from one of your potentiometers to your bridge, and one of the ground leads to the output jack. If any of these are missing, that's your problem. Your best bet is to find a schematic for your guitar and look for this continuous connection of grounds. I'll link a source down below for sources. An important note that I need to address for anyone diagnosing this problem is that your ground is a ground, and all of them can be connected together, and it doesn't matter what component is connected to what, as long as it's the ground. There may or may not look like a continuous loop depending on how your instrument is wired, but a good indicator is that there will be a solid glob of solder and wiring connecting to the physical body of one of your components. If you're interested or confused, I will link a source down below that gives you a little bit more information on circuits. This sound can be a number of factors because it's literally just electronic interference. It could be your phone, the lights, or anything in between. In the United States, our electrical outlets cycle at 60 Hertz. And if you hear this tone, you're probably experiencing 60 cycle hum. The easiest solution to fix this is to just turn off whatever's making your instrument buzz. If you can't figure it out, you literally can just pick up your instrument and walk around the room and just figure out what's making it buzz by how loud it gets when you get next to it. You'll probably quickly find it's probably just a light. If turning off the source or you can't turn off the source, there is another option for you, so don't worry. You can add copper shielding into the electrical cavity of your instrument, and this should stop, for the most part, most external sources coming into your instrument. Both of these sounds are totally normal, don't worry about it. Obviously the humming is really bad. It's actually probably not this problem. It's probably one of the past two, so double check with those again. The first noise is just the normal noise that comes out of single coils. They're just naturally noisier than humbuckers. When pickups are powered, they have current that's going through them, and what you're hearing is literally that current. Humbuckers and single coils in a neutral position actually are meant to fix this. Humbuckers are just two single coils hooked together with one of the phases switched. What this phase switch does is cut out the majority of the hum to some extent. And this can be done with a neutral position on a single coil. If you're on a Telecaster, just go to center position and the hum should be cut quite a bit. Unfortunately, there's not really many ways to fix this. It's just how the instrument works. You can look at just turning down your gain simply, or you can get a noise gate or a noise suppressor. I hope this video answers some questions that you might have had. And if I didn't quite answer it in this video, you're totally free to comment down below and I'll respond to you as best as I possibly can. And thank you for watching. That's all I got for today. And if you could, it would be really awesome if you subscribed. This YouTube thing, I want it to be more than a thing, so that would be cool. And I'll see you next week.